Good morning viewers, Anthony 4BE4Diesel. In case you didn't pick it up from a few of our videos, we are currently on annual leave. I've got a whole heap of videos there that I'm going to release while we're on leave, including some really good ones and some old ones that have all got a bit of information in them. What I wanted to talk to you about in this video was engine size. Okay, so we're down at, just so you know, we're in BIRDSVILLE in Queensland. This is Pelican Point, this is BIRDSVILLE, Billabong. Anyway, let's go up to the vehicle, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about, a little bit of information in regards to these vehicles, and not just these vehicles and engines and four-wheel drives and engines in general, and how important it is to have the right size engine for the vehicle. Now, when you purchase a boat, quite often you get a choice of engine size. They give you a maximum you're allowed to have, and I suppose the good thing is you can have a small, medium, large, whatever you choose, you know, V4s, V6s, 4 cylinders, 2 cylinders, 3 cylinders. When you purchase a motor vehicle, quite often the manufacturer has made that choice for us. And to put it short and sweet, is there's no replacement for cubic displacement. Now, on the trip, we do a lot of trips, and we're comparing a lot of the very similar vehicles and the different engines in them. You know, there's the 1gr obviously with the 4 litre V6 petrol. There's the 1kz, the 3 litre diesel, and then the upgraded 1kd 3 litre diesel, and then the downgraded 2755cc. So still a very large car, as you can see. Okay, it's not a small vehicle, it's a large vehicle, right? Large vehicle, even though it's a GX, nice and light, minimal modifications. So a newer engine like this is definitely going to be more efficient when the conditions are right. And what I mean is, because it's a smaller engine, okay, the only way to get it to perform the same, besides making it efficient, is more fuel. So if it's going to perform the same or better than a bigger engine, it has to use more fuel to do so. So what we found on this trip, for example, is, and I've said in other videos that I find it, you know, gutless is maybe an overstatement. It seems gutless compared to the old 1kd, you know, the 120 Prado that's heavy, that gets going on the on-ramps a lot quicker, that holds speed better on hills, it feels like it's got better torque. You know, it'll rev and seem like it's going, and it's quieter to get the same performance type thing. So when comparing to, we got other 1kds on the trip here, and when comparing, when you're in an efficient situation like, you know, 60, 80k zones, where you're cruising, you're doing it easy, this is proven to be, no, not more efficient, only just as efficient as those 3 litre engines. But when the going gets tough and you're traveling at higher speeds, and it is a brick really, I mean, you know, it's not a sports car, it's not a little 4-cylinder, it's not a medium-sized car, it's not a family sedan. They're a 4-wheel drive, you know what I mean? They're a large vehicle, so it is a brick heading into the wind. When you've got a small, undersized engine, and that's what is the problem with a lot of these vehicles now that are coming out, these diesels, you know, 2 litres and 2.2s and 2.5s and 2.8s. It's not a new problem in some makes and models, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a new problem since 2015 in Australia, putting a smaller engine into the same size vehicle. So as soon as so we've talked about the software problem, you know, the way on flat ground at about 100 to 110 k's, it's almost impossible to hold torque converter lock in 5th gear in this, right? You manually have to put it into 5th and back your foot off, and if you set the cruise control, the slightest breeze or undulation and it's unlocked again, and you might not even know what's happening with your transmission, but it's probably sitting on about 110, 115 degrees, you know, which some people say is not too bad, but you want to keep it under 100, and it's completely unnecessary. It's just a software issue that's, let's say, not perfect. But that aside, the biggest complaint is the size of the engine. It's just really does it hard. And we've got some videos, if you haven't seen our touring channel, 4BE4 Touring Australia, spelt the same as 4BE4DIESEL, FOURBY number 4 Touring, space Australia. There'll be some videos there, just search Big Red on our channel, and you can see the other 1kds, they make it up, no real dramas. We had quite a few cracks at it. We could have let a bit more air out of the tyres, but I could just feel it. I've been up there before with other engines, even 1kz diesel, and you can just feel the lacking, even on road beaches in South Australia. I wasn't sure, but you know, we've had enough use of this vehicle now to know that it just hasn't got the power or the torque or anything that the 1kd's got under the right foot, you know. So back to what I said at the start, there's no replacement for cubic displacement. If I had a 1kd 2000 and anything before 2015 Prado, I'll be keeping it for now. Last of the best is still, what's going on? What's splashing around? Something's splashing around here. It is called Pelican Point. Anyway, guys, today's Saturday the 10th of April, and we'll be back on deck. Oh, it's just the water lapping up. It didn't sound right. Anyway, we'll be back on deck for 2 days, the 19th and the 20th, for anybody that needs parts, injector kits and stuff like that. So if you've sent a text message during the last week or two, you'll need to resend it again on Monday the 19th at 8 AM Melbourne time. People in Australia only. We can service all of Australia, but unfortunately we can't service the world. But appreciate you viewing. Hope you enjoyed the scenery here. If you like it, check out the other channel, because that's what it's about. And just really wanted to talk about the disappointment of the engine and the performance of the vehicle. You know, we've gone for the GX. It's the lightest. You know, minimal modifications for touring. No heavy duty side steps. No heavy underbody protection. You know, just a light awning there, 8-9 kilos. A light alloy roof rack. Only one swag on there. There's no bull bar, minimal modifications for touring, as I said, and the performance is less than impressive is an understatement. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you appreciated that update. Check out the other channel, and when I've got some service, we're out on a trip at the moment, when I've got some phone service, I'll release a few more of the better videos for you. Sit tight. Thanks for watching. Please give us the thumbs up. Subscribe, turn the bell on if you haven't already. This is Birdsville Billabong, over and out. Thanks for watching. See ya.